What's up everyone, Alan Thrall here at Untamed Strength. Today I'm gonna do a training vlog. I'm doing some Strongman events, so I'll show you guys pretty much all the behind the scenes stuff. Normally I have some pre-workout before my training session, but I'm out. So today I'm just gonna settle for a bang. No big deal.
UPS! UPS!
Oh, my package is here. Nice. Oh, it's here. Thank goodness. Man. There it is. Some Ouroboros. Oh, that's my favorite pre-workout. You ever tried this?
No.
Omar?
No, I don't know who that is, man.
Omar Isuf, dude, what are you doing? I had no idea you work for UPS.
Look, YouTube's not doing so well, so yeah, I sell the pre-workout, but my main job now is UPS. That's what I do.
Man, I had no idea. I mean, sorry to hear, dude.
It's better than my last job.
What was that?
Adult stuff. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you like the pre-workout, man, but you know, really, I guess I could use some help with my channel. You know, things are, it's just not, people don't want muscles. So I'm kind of lost, man. So I was wondering if you could maybe give me some advice. I just want to be viral.
Come on in. Look, dude, your channel, bodybuilding, aesthetics, science-based research, your channel's living in 2015. You know what you need to do? Strongman. I mean, take a look at your videos. Body transformation, 115,000 views. Brian Shaw, Strongman, full day of eating, 1 million views. Strongman is in.
You know, I'll do what's necessary, man. Can you teach me?
All right, so meeting Omar here at the gym any minute now. He's been working really hard these past several weeks. I've been trying to get him lined up with some Strongman content for his YouTube channel. And yeah, meeting him here any minute, ready to see some progress update, see how he's been doing.
Hey, man.
Dude, Omar, you look great, man. How you feeling?
Honestly, man, I feel like shit. I mean, I can't sleep at night. I think I got sleep apnea. I can't tie my shoelace. This arm's always numb. And I'm pretty sure I got blood in my stool.
Tell me this. How much has your deadlift increased in the past 6 weeks?
I don't know, maybe 5 pounds?
Sounds like it's working then. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. This is all gonna be worth it when you place first place at that local competition.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, by the way, how many people signed up so far?
Just me.
Oh, even better.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Let's start this video.
Mobile.
All right, everyone, we've got Omar Isuf here in the building, and today I'm gonna teach him how to log press. You recently posted an Instagram video.
I did.
215-pound log press.
Yes.
Pretty solid log press. It looked good. There are a couple things we'll clean up today.
Yeah.
But that's it. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to start out with?
No, I'm here to learn. I'm here to do strongman. I'm ready.
How did your 215 log press feel?
Fine. Actually, one of the things, I gotta give a shout out to Austin, who does strongman, competes as strongman. But one of the things is keeping the elbows forward made it way better. The warm-ups actually, Alan, felt worse. And then as the weight got heavier, it felt better and better as like, kind of from the clean, like keeping the elbows high.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty common. Even with it's like squatting a broomstick feels silly. You need some weight to actually sit you down to make you aware of balance. And a lot of times with the log press, this is heavy enough that you can do it right, but if the log is too light, you can't really get into those positions that you need to be in. So sometimes weight does help. Okay, log press. So a quick log press instructional tutorial here. Logs will come in roughly 3 sizes: 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch. That refers to the diameter. This is a 10 to 11-inch. So this is probably the size you'd be using if you were to do a competition. Maybe a little bit bigger, but we're gonna start here because we haven't warmed up and this is an empty log. All right, so for the log press, I like to coach for the log clean and press, I like to break it down into 4 movements. So the first movement is deadlift, okay? When you approach the log, you're gonna take a stance width that suits your pressing stance. Okay. So I like a little bit wider stance when I press, so I'm gonna take that stance. I'm not gonna take a really narrow deadlift stance. That way I don't have to adjust my feet when I get it up to my shoulders. So I like to take a wide stance, and then you're gonna start by actually angling the log away from you. So the handles are pointing down at about 45 degrees away from you, okay? The first movement that we're gonna practice is deadlift. So you'll grab the middle of the handle, don't grab forward, don't grab near, right in the middle, and you're gonna do, shins are gonna be against the log, and you're just gonna do a deadlift. From here, long straight arms, deadlift, stand all the way up. Yep. Back down, stand all the way up. This is part of the warm-up too, so go ahead and do 5 of those. Yep.
Any reason 5, Alan?
Let's do 4 of those. And I want you, when you deadlift this up, to keep the handles pointed away. Don't let the handles move when you stand up. Good. Do you guys see this? That is technical mastery. Those are the best looking log deadlifts I've ever seen. Okay, now let me explain why I teach the deadlift first. People have a tendency to want to just row the log into their lap, and it doesn't really transfer to heavy weights. So they'll go here and they'll try to just pick it up into their lap. When you deadlift it, when you stand all the way up, you get the log high up on your body here, not down here on my knees. So that's why I'd rather you stand up, keep it in your hips, than just pull it onto your knees like this, okay? So that's the deadlift. Now, the second part, we got the deadlift, now the squat. So you're going to deadlift the log up, keep it in the crease of your hips here, and you're gonna squat down to about a quarter squat or a half squat. When you do that, you're not gonna let the log drop. So the log stays against your body, you'll squat down, and the point of this is to get your chest on the log, elbows high, okay? So notice, I'm not doing this and letting the log drop. It's staying against my body. Squat down, get your chest on the log, elbows up, okay? You wanna keep the handles pointed down away from you. Don't keep your elbows back, log flat like this, okay? So, deadlift first, and then squat. Deadlift, now squat, keep the log, yep, and get your chest kind of lean over onto the log. There you go, so this is good. Yep, so elbows are up. That way you can push your forearms into the log and you get a little more torque with your elbow rolling around when you stand up. Good, set it now. Deadlift, squat. You're gonna do that with every single rep, okay? Now we're gonna do the third movement, which is roll. So this is the biggest thing that I think you could work on, and it's a common mistake that a lot of people make when they do the log clean. They try to treat it like an Olympic clean or a power clean. It is not a explosive movement, meaning you're not jumping the log up and catching it. It's not, a lot of people tend to do this and just throw it up. All right, that's not the movement, especially when it gets heavy, it's gonna be really hard to do. You actually want to roll the log up your body. So I'm gonna show you, you'll do your deadlift, your squat, chest on the log, elbows high. You're gonna stand up while pushing your hips forward. And that's gonna create a ramp out of your body, and you roll your elbows up. This is very similar to a stone load. When you have an Atlas stone here, you're standing up, hips are going forward, you're rolling the body, rolling the stone up your body. You're gonna roll the log up your body. So, the log stays in contact with your body, hips forward, elbows around. If you're gonna wear a belt like that, let's do it without the belt. Let's do it without the belt first.
Because I did it when I warmed up last time, Alan. I went without a belt, and then as soon as I threw on the belt, and then I did the thing, squat, and when I rolled it up, just the style that I used before, it was like, you know, kind of like crushing the belt a bit, and
so
I wasn't used to
a big bulky powerlifting belt like that.
Yeah.
You actually want to make sure that that is underneath the log.
So the log is over it?
The log is over it.
Yeah.
So you squat down and get that under it.
Yeah.
But then you'll notice that you're gonna pinch and just get a big welt on your stomach on that. But we'll do it without the belt for now.
Sure.
So deadlift, squat, roll. Now once you get to the top, like you had said, like you had mentioned, elbows up really helps. Mm-hmm. You need to bring your elbows forward, and you should be looking straight up to the ceiling. You want to think about triceps parallel with the floor.
Yep.
Head up, and you're really sticking your chest up. And so you're leaning back quite a bit. The challenge with holding this in rack position is the diameter of the log. It's easy to hold a 28 millimeter barbell here in your hands, but when you have a 10-inch or 12-inch diameter, if you're to stand up, looking forward, elbows down, all that weight's gonna be way out in front of you. It's gonna be hard to hold on to. So you really have to get your elbows up, get your chin out of the way by looking straight up, stick your chest up high so that you're bringing that log, balancing it back over your midline.
Yep.
And it's uncomfortable, as you know, but you've got to get in a good position in order to get that thing straight up. Okay, so deadlift, squat, should have tied my beard up, roll. Okay, so we won't do the press yet, but let's do the deadlift, squat, roll. I'll have you do 3 reps. Deadlift, squat, roll, set it down. Good. Get a little more hips forward as you roll it up. You're trying to scoop the log with your hips. Good. Good. Okay. Try your best when you're rolling the log up to never let the log drop down. Meaning, I don't want to do this. As I stand up, the log is here.
Right.
Pull it tight against your chest. Row it into your chest. So when you stand up, it doesn't move. See, it's still at that point in my chest?
Yep, yep.
Here, right? Okay, now you're gonna do deadlift, squat, roll, press, okay? I don't care if you do a strict press or a push press right now. We'll work on the power jerk in a minute. But for now, just a push press overhead is fine. After you press to the top, I want you to lower it back in the rack position. So when you do that, once you press up to the top and you lower it back to your shoulders, you need to get back in a good rack position. Head back, chin up, elbows forward. So I actually think about, when I lower it, doing a reverse tricep extension, right? So it's just elbows forward, head back, boom, right in that good rack position. So it'll look like this. No, your turn. Deadlift, squat, roll, and then 3 presses. Good, dude. Very nice. Okay, let's talk. You're kind of actually doing it. Let's talk a little bit about the power jerk or the push jerk, which is basically also referred to as a double knee bend.
Yep.
So you bend your knees once, drive up, and then you bend your knees again to jump back under the log.
Yep.
And you were doing this yesterday with the circus dumbbell, so that means you've pretty much got the movement intuitively.
Sure.
So we'll practice that right now. You're gonna dip down, drive the log up, and then punch yourself back down and catch with bent knees.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
I'll try a couple to show you. Deadlift, squat, roll. Good. Get your head through. Good. Nice job. Good work. So I think it's important to remember the drive up, the acceleration up of a log. Don't rush it, don't shortchange it by doing this.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
You're going down and then you're wanting to jump under it immediately. You've got to finish that drive with your trunk, accelerating the log up, finish with your arms, punch yourself back down. Looks pretty good. We're gonna be doing, hopefully, a real log press workout in a couple days.
Yep.
Come on, man, let's go. Come on! Yes! And that'll be on Omar's channel, so see us tossing around some real weight.
Oh yeah.
Maybe even a body weight log press.
Well, I don't know if that's been done before.
Deadlift, squat, roll. Good. Do one more.
Yep.
Keep the log, when you roll the log with your body, keep it tight against your chest. You're still kind of dropping it and then jumping. And you don't need to let your feet come off the ground because you're
Heels. Like I'm.
you're kind of like when you roll it, you jumped forward like that. So keep your feet flat, roll the log up your body. This is just gonna transfer over to
Heavier.
a heavy log clean, much better. Deadlift all the way up, 3 white lights. Squat, hips through, roll. Yes, that was good. Nice, good. Is this like real timber?
Yeah, well, yeah. I didn't know they made metal trees.
Deadlift all the way up. Hips through. Good. Good. You got forward on your dip.
Yeah.
I don't know if you felt it, but you went down and you started coming forward.
On
like
the
that.
first one or both of them?
On the first one.
Yeah, that's why I was like, nah.
Yeah. Keep your elbows up. Get that weight back over midline.
Yep.
And then you had your toes in the right position, but I always think about knees out, butt straight down. Not knees forward or butt back.
Right. Yeah. Kind of like.
Knees out, butt straight down from here to here. It should just go straight up and down like you're doing a Smith machine here.
Yep.
So here, knees out, butt straight down, and then drive it up. All right, guys, thanks for watching the log press tutorial. If you want to see more strongman training, Omar's gonna be posting some stuff over on his channel. Go check out that journey. That's it. Omar, thanks, dude.
Always remember. I forgot the line.
You forgot.
Oh, man. Okay, we can do that again.
Down 10.